Why, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? I hope everybody's set fine and dandy. Doing pretty good here in Old Kentucky, guys. It is Monday evening. Actually, it's about 11 o'clock. So tonight, guys, just going to kind of show you a few things. We'll show you a 1990 radio and record player stuff. I know it's kind of new. I normally don't have nothing that new, but it's my mom and dad's, and I'm going to try to get it going for them. My mom said something's wrong with the record player, so I thought we'd tear into it. But the other day I put Bluetooth on the O Zenith. Turn this up. I got Spider-Man playing, and I still got to work on the volume. I'm going to get in there and work on that volume a little bit. I don't know if it's the way I hooked my Bluetooth up or what, because the radio's a lot louder than my Bluetooth right now, but it's working pretty good. I can hear it, but it's not super loud. Turn that down a little bit. But
Great American Southwest. I bid you all good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon.
So let's go over what we're going. Oh, I want to show you guys something. Guys, this stuff happens all the time to me. Weird stuff. Kind of, I guess it's just coincidental, I guess. But I had bought a bunch of these magazines, these hot rod magazines. And back when I was putting my model together, I was showing one every Sunday, a different hot rod magazine. And when I went through it, I seen this car here, and I just fell in love with it. And I was showing everybody. This was a big show car back in the 70s, and a guy took a Z28, a 1968 Z28. That's what he used for his motor and his rear end and everything. And it wasn't a month later, I was watching YouTube, and a YouTuber, I'll have to look at his name. Let me pause it, and I'll get his YouTube channel. Okay, it's Puddin Creek Rod Shop. Puddin Creek Rod Shop. That's the channel I saw. He went a couple months ago and bought this car, and here it is. He just made this video 11 hours ago. So there you go. There's the car. And it's just a big coincidence, And I just, about a month or two ago, I absolutely fell in love with this. I wish this was in color. But the story with this car, the guy who built it, his father worked at the Kirby vacuum cleaner place where they build Kirby vacuums. And any piece of metal that he could fit in the chrome dip, he took into work and did that. So all the chrome on this motor, and not just motor, everything, the underneath it, everything underneath it, chrome. I mean, it's awesome. I recommend going looking at that Puddin Creek Rod Shop. He goes over this car. He also has a video of him buying this car. But it's just a big coincidence, That's the reason why I bought these old magazines. That way I can see if some of these old cars still exist. And I be daggone. That one right there I saw on YouTube. Also, guys, before we get started on this old Crosley, looking at it, I want to put the word out. I need to ask you guys a favor. If anyone out there has a schematic for the Row R-84, the 1980 jukebox, that are willing to sell it or whatever, let me know. I'm having a really hard time getting the schematic. I'm really close to getting it playing, I think. There's a couple things I need voltages. I gotta find some voltages on it. And there's nothing online. And I think what the deal is, it's still under copyright. So they can't put it out. I read that in like Reddit or whatever those those chats you go into and people talk. Sometimes they know what they're talking about, sometimes they don't. But I think they're under copyright, so they're really hard to find. I found manuals. I have the manual here. It's the row troubleshooting, but it don't really help you. It probably would have been good like when the machine was a little newer, and I don't know, it ain't helping me out none. So let me open it up and I'll show you what it's talking about here. It's like, see, the LEDs on, power supply, and flash light spelled light, and it tells you where you can go and look. But there's no schematics, and there's nothing about any voltages or anything in it. And I've looked all up inside the record player underneath it, and I was hoping I'd get lucky and find the schematics, but no. So, if anybody out there has one and you're willing to sell it, or a copy, just a copy, please put in my comments, whatever, and I can give you my P.O. box and everything, and we'll figure out how to pay and whatever. Alright, we're going to go over here and look at this old radio, guys. I think my mom and dad got this in the 90s. My brother got it for him for Christmas, I think in 92. And it's pretty nice. It's got a CD player, and then it's got your radio, and then your record player. I think everything works, but the record player, my mom was having some problems with. So, let's dig into it and see what it's doing. Let me get you guys on the tripod. Alrighty, guys, let's plug this up. I think it comes out the back here. Again. Alright, there we go. Let's see if I can turn it at an angle so you guys can see it better. Okay, let's see. Where's my glass? Did I bring them over here? Alright. Let's try. We got it on. Let's try the radio first.
Please help me now. 305-269-6820. Sponsored by the West Virginia Department of Human Services.
It's FM.
Assistance awards. Sky Rizzy, Risen Kism up.
Now let's try AM.
When I first started taking Premagen, I noticed before you hang up. You are one of the most dedicated coast-to-coast listeners we have, and we've got millions
coast
of
to
them.
coast, so
You're one of a
it picks up
kind.
really good. That's really a hard
makes you
station
what
for
you
me to pick up here.
Well, I think what it is, George, I've always been kind of a
It
people
seems like it's 800. So I guess what is that? 800. It's 800 on the radio, on digital. And at 9 o'clock or 9:30, it's like they flick a switch and the signal's not as strong. Because throughout the day, it sounds really good and clear, but at night, I don't know what. I think they've got to turn it down at a certain time. I'm not for sure. Turn the voltages down or something on AM. Maybe I'm wrong, but I can definitely tell a difference in how it sounds in the daytime and then at night. Because coast to coast is real hard to get. It'll come in good for a second and it'll drop and come back up. So that came in really good. So let's try the CD player, guys. Next, let's see.
Friend Gina said, she said, I wake up with these songs.
So we're on the CD player, so it's flashing over here. Let's see here. It's open. Okay, it opened up. Let's see if we got a CD. There we go. Got Love Songs of Rock and Roll. Wow, ain't that sweet. From Time Life. Let's see if the CD player works. If it does, it will be... Usually they don't work. So let's see. Let's make sure nothing's on there. Yeah, it looks like a good clean CD. No scratches. Well. It's spinning. Well, read it. What's that say? No.
RV, just advised, they're confused. 923 Kill Drive.
So I guess it's going to play it. Let's see if is there a play button. There's repeat. So it ain't going to play that. That was a good CD. It may just need cleaned, which I have a cleaner. I just don't remember where it is. Let's try this one. It's blinking. It's spinning. And no. Huh. Well, CD player don't work. I say it just needs cleaned. I don't know why it's like that. I mean, because this don't have much time on it. The CD player doesn't. It wasn't played very much at all. Alrighty, so let's eject. CD player don't work. I'll have to find the head cleaner, the cleaner, and see if I can clean that. I gotta remember, think real hard, try to remember where it's at. I'll put those up here in a little while. So now let's try the record player. Let's see here. All right, it's spinning. Okay, let's get a record. Get a record. Okay. Got some record. Let's see what it does, guys. real slow. See if we can speed it up a little bit here. Well, that's too fast, ain't it? It's got a needle that goes real slow. Alright. That ain't working. Let's flip it back up. I think these have belts on them, if I ain't mistaken. And I say the belt's probably stretched. And they also, some of these little motors underneath them have little things where you turn them up. So we may get lucky when we tear this down a day or two. And can maybe turn that little motor up and give it a little bit more speed. Alright, that's not going to work. So let's try 45 because it did speed up on the 45. So let's get us a 45 put in. 45 adapter. Now I gotta find a 45. Alright. Got us a 45. You know why they put hose in these? At record shops. This is a second-hand record. And when they sewed it like that, they would put a hole in it. I don't know where I heard that from, guys. I might be totally telling you a tale there. Alright. Let's see if this will play. It's way too fast. Alright, let's see if we turn it down a little bit. I can't see back here to see what the settings are. There we go. And that's just too slow for 45. Alright, she's got problems, guys. So, we'll tear into this in a couple of days. I'm not going to do it tonight. It's late. And I'm about ready for bed. It's weird because it either goes too fast or too slow. So, I think we're going to have our work cut out on that. But, I do believe if I can find my cleaner, I think we'll get the CD player working easy enough. It is made out of some kind of real wood. I do give them credit on that. Yeah, I thought this was a Crosley, but I don't see any markings. I don't know what it is. I think it's a no-namer. Let me see. Got a nice little hinge here. I mean, they made it pretty good. The box, you would think they made the other stuff that's good. Let's see, what is this? It's got a Class 1 laser. August of 2007. So I thought it was the 90s, so 2007. 2007, guys, when this was made. I thought they had a little bit longer than that, but it's been a little while. But it should be playing good then. If it's 2007, it should be still rocking and rolling. I don't see any name on it, guys, at all. Usually at Crosley, if it was a Crosley, they had their name posted all over it. But yeah, there's a no-namer. I always liked the dial. I always thought that was neat looking. They did a good job on that. And the radio works great in it. And then over here, you have your earphone, which is all fancy with a little piece of, I don't know if that's plastic or pot metal. But you put your earphones there. Yeah, I think this is a no-namer, guys. So I guess we could name it whatever we want. So we'll tear into that. It'll give us a nice little video. See what in the world's going on down in there. And we might be able to fix it, and we might not. I think these run. See, I think it almost pops up there. It feels very cheap. Very cheap. Where I'm used to working on them old ones. Yeah, it won't take nothing to get out of there. I think these run on like a big belt. Which if it does, maybe we'll order it. I think they do still sell parts for them. So, alrighty guys. I hope everybody had a great Monday. And I hope everybody's doing fine. And everybody's well. And everything's going your all's way. And like I was saying earlier, if anybody has a schematic for that jukebox, please give me a comment and a shout on it. And we'll figure out how we can communicate and get it paid for and all that. Because I'm up against the wall. I need to know the voltages. One, I need to know the turntable motor. I need to know if it's AC or DC. I think it's 28 volts AC, but I'm not for sure. And I'm not getting any AC off my transformer if it is. So it's a pretty good problem having with it. And but I did get the computer. It's working better. It's actually taking all the it's taking credits, and it's letting me pick my song list, and then it's going through all the cycles, and then it's going playing. But when it goes to play, it pushes a 100 code, which means it's something down there in the bottom on the turntable itself, giving me problems. But the computer, after I change those, I end up changing all the caps and 2 transistors, and I've got the computer and the other little computer going. So I thought that was going to be the hard part, but no. And now I'm down there trying to get the record player itself going, powered up. So, alrighty, I'm just blah, blah, blahing on here. We was trying to listen to the monkeys, guys, by the way. Wouldn't let us, would it? Alright, guys. Until the next one, I will see you right here at Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.